Hello viewers, welcome to RK Keynotes. In the previous videos, we have seen electricity bill problem, time, distance and currency converter, payslip, stack ADT using interface. In today's video, we'll discuss stack operation using ArrayList. Before getting into the video, if you have not subscribed yet, do subscribe my channel to get more updates, and let's get into the video. The problem statement here is we need to perform string operation using ArrayList. These are the following functions, that is we need to append at the end, insert at particular index, search for an item, list all string starts with given letter. Alright, so to proceed with, we need to understand all these things like array versus ArrayList and iterator, advantages of ArrayList and disadvantages of it, hash next and starts with, scanner.next versus scanner.nextInt. So array is a group of similar items stored in a common name where the size cannot be incremented in the runtime, but in ArrayList the size is growable in nature. In the runtime, the size will keep growing. You can insert a number of elements. An iterator is a kind of looping thing. It is used with collections whenever you use ArrayList or hash map and these things, so which is obviously used to check the next element, so it will move forward. And advantages of ArrayList we have already said that, and disadvantages is that as it follows the sequential order of assigning memory, so we need if we need to have a large data set, then huge memory is required. That's the disadvantage. And has next method used to find the next string tokens. So if there is a token, then it is going to return it. And starts with method is used to check the prefix of a string. And scanner.next is about if it is just next, we are going to deal with string, and over here if it is next int, it is we are going to deal with integer data type. Fine. So now let's flip to NetBeans for the practical implementation. So my package is ex5. I have created this file in this folder. Okay, so and I have imported all these packages. Like I can simply write import java.util.star, but we need to understand what are all the things we are going to import from this. So I have written like scanner, ArrayList and iterator. So these three things we are going to import. And I have got a class. So within a class I have got 4 methods, that is one is to append, and another one is to insert, and another one is to search, and the fourth one is to find a particular that starting symbol. Okay, so let's get into this append method. Over here I'm passing a parameter, that is ArrayList. So here if you see this can be anything, okay, not just append. For our understanding I have given this, you can write anything over here. And you see this, I'm asking to enter some string, so the user is going to enter. I'm gonna accept this using scanner, and I'm just using add method to add this one into the ArrayList, I mean the entered strings. Okay, so and again I'm gonna ask, do you want to enter more strings? If it is Y, then it is going to continue. If not, then it is going to show the entered elements and the size using size method. Fine, so hope this is clear. The next thing is we need to insert at a particular index. So again I'm gonna ask input from the user, and while true, which means that infinite, I'm gonna use try catch block to catch any exception if there is. And over here I'm gonna ask enter the index where you want to insert, and I'm gonna check with that like ArrayList.add to the particular index. I have assigned this one to index, so the entered string will get inserted into that. So if not, for example, you have entered only 3 elements, right, and you are in you want to insert in the 6th position, which means that there is nothing, so we can't enter or we can't add some element in the position number 6, so that it is going to show invalid index. Alright, so the next method is search, and you see that we need to search for an element, I mean a string, that is what I'm talking about, and enter string for searching. So here I'm gonna use iterator, because for example if you have got 10 elements in your array list, then it should start from the position 1 and it should go to, it should increment automatically and then it should loop, right? So instead of using for loop, in here I'm using iterator, where basically it moves forward. So over here you see this, I have used while loop and the iterator reference over here. If so, here I'm using the method has next. If it is true, I mean if there is any other tokens in the next, and it is going to say that position +1, which means that one position is going to get incremented, that is from position 1 to position 2. So if the current item matches with the searched string, then it is going to, so found equal to true, so it is going to return the element, right? So if found, then we are going to, for example if I'm searching for something high string found in this position, so it is going to display that. Fine. Else the string is not found, that is what we are going to display. And then this is a bit crucial, that we are going to give a starting letter and then we need to find the the particular element. So that what I have done here is I just converted ArrayList to array, and so that we can have a list of the items, and then I'm just asking the user to enter the letter to search, and over here I'm going to use for loop, and until the length it is going to keep searching. And here I have used a method called starts with. So this is what I have to discussed in the points to understand. So starts with will check for the prefix of the particular string. So if found, it is going to display it, that's it. And over here I have got a main method in the class ArrayList demo. So here I'm just going to display, I have created object using a list, that is the class name of so this is the class name, and I have created an object over here, and you see that I'm just going to display all these menu like append, insert, search, list, strings and all, and the user is going to enter the choice. I have used switch case, and in case 1 using the reference, that is obj. You see this, here it is, and I just called the method name and break. So likewise I have called all the methods which I have used. So I'm going to select the option, I mean the case choice, so according to that it is going to work. So again we are going to ask, do you want to continue, and if yes, it is going to loop, I mean the choices will get repeated, if not the program will get terminated. Fine. So now let's run this program, and I'm going to run this, that is so over here it is asking, so this is the output, enter your choice. So first let's append, there is nothing, right? First let's append, and I'm going to enter hi. So do you want to append more? Yes. I'm going to press yes, and the next string is hello. Do you want to append more? I'm going to say yes. Okay, Keynotes. Okay, so I don't want append now, so I'm going to select n. So you see that it has displayed that the array elements are hi, hello, RK Keynotes. The size of array is 3. Fine. So do you want to go to main menu? Yes. So now we have appended, and I want to insert one more text. Let's say that that is string. So I want to insert, so my choice is 2, and you see that so enter a string. So this is the string, and now it is going to ask the position, I mean the index, exact index where it want to get inserted. So let's say that 1. So now see this name R has got inserted in the index 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Fine. You see that the array size is growing, I mean this array list size is growing. Do you want to continue? Yes. Yeah. And now I need to search. Let's So my choice is 3 now. Enter string for search. Let's say hello. So it is going to say hello string found in position 3. Fine. And do you want to continue? Yes. The fourth option is search with starting character, right? So let's say that I'm gonna give H, and let's see that what it is going to display. I've got some exception. Yeah, my choice got mismatched. Alright, so because I should enter 4 here, right? So I have not catched this exception. Even if I catch this exception, it could be more better. And I'm gonna run this again. So let's quickly run this. Enter your choice, that is 1. I'm gonna say some string, and yes, and some string, and yes, some other string. Okay, so do you want to append? No. So now the fourth option is to list a particular string, right? So what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna go to yes, and my choice is number 4. Okay, so enter starting letter to search. The starting letter is that we have got G, H, G and all, right? I'm gonna give H. So it is going to display that the string starting with letters H, R, so these things. No, so only one element is there, only one string. So if I have got multiple strings, it is going to display all those strings here. So now, right now I'm gonna say no, so it will come out of the program. So this is how the execution will be for string operation using ArrayList. Here is the Viva questions for exercise number 4. So these are the questions I have given in the previous video. You just pause the video and go through all these answers. Alright, so I'm gonna move to the questions for exercise number 5. So these are all the expected Viva questions for string operation using ArrayList. Just go through all these things. You should know what is append, what is ArrayList, advantages. I have explained in the video. Just go through the video once again, and difference between all these things. Starts with equals, /n/t, exception handling. As I have not handled the exception, we have got some error, right? So you just download the source code and try to handle the exception, and let me know in the comment section. Then drawbacks, so drawbacks of iterator. So I'm going to reveal all these answers in the next class. Hope you understood this. If you like the video, hit the like button. Do share with your friends, and if you have got any queries and comments or feedback, do let me know in the comment section. It would motivate me to do more videos like this. Thank you, and thanks for watching the video.